Oh my goodness. I
Hello, what up, witches?
What up, witches? Welcome back to the What Up Witches podcast.
Where we embrace all the magic and mayhem of everyday life.
I'm Kitty,
I'm Ellie.
and let's get into it. Episode 9 is the ninth spoon, and we are using that because we are talking about how to be magical when you feel like ass, chronic illness, and witchcraft. Because sometimes you feel like shit and you don't want to get off the couch
Or out of bed.
or out of bed. So before we get too far, how is my connection this time?
I think it's really good. It looks like you're not lagging at all on my end. Yeah,
Doing
looks
the
great.
little thing, let me not fall out of my chair this time.
Yeah, the frame rate's keeping up. It looks great. I can see all the wiggles.
Woo! Yay, we can see all the wiggles. Awesome. And this is with me also streaming. Again, I'm doing a promo for TikTok. Sorry, guys, I'm not going to be paying too much attention to you over there because you're behind the scenes. So everybody else gets this here. The fun thing about being live is you get to see all of the mistakes in real time. And later on, I decide how much I want to actually sit through and find all the mistakes, or if I'm just going to cut out the major ones and call it a day.
We make the rules.
We do.
We don't care how it turns out. We're just having fun.
That's exactly right. We make the rules. We're having fun. So, Ellie, first, tell me, how was your week? How are you doing?
I just got a phone call. And
You got a phone call at fucking 10:50 at night? Who the fuck be calling you? Oh, wait, is it somebody from Egypt?
Could be. For those of you who don't know, I lived in Egypt for like a third of my life. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole other story. We'll have to do
My
that one day.
week.
Yeah.
It's been another week of not a lot of screen time, to be honest.
Mm.
Up until today when I was out shopping and she ran out of milk and out of patience and I had to give her the phone.
You know what, though? When you are out and about, I feel like that is an appropriate time when you're, like, running errands, especially by yourself. That's an appropriate time to whip out the screen time.
It's when you feel the most guilty because, like, you feel like the most eyes are on you and just you when you're alone, especially.
But you know what?
But, like, who cares?
Nobody
I
fucking
mean,
really cares.
you gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
Exactly.
Especially with toddlers. Especially with toddlers.
The toddler
How's your week?
stage. What is it? You are getting close to the terrible twos. The two.
Mhm.
What did we call them? The tantrum twos.
Oh, I don't even.
That's what me and my husband call them. The tantrum twos.
Yeah, we're already in the tantrum stage. Well, we're thoroughly, yeah, super duper in that. Been going pretty well though, as far
Good.
as everything else.
Yeah.
Um,
So you're cutting down on the screen time. How are you and your hubby doing?
Oh, thanks for asking. We're good. We're trying to budget.
Budgeting is hard.
It's so hard. Adulting is so hard. I don't like being told what to do.
I don't either, and I don't like telling myself what to do either.
Exactly. And yeah, that's the thing. It's like first it's like your mom telling you what to do, and then it's like your inner mom voice telling you what to do.
And it sounds just like your mom.
Yeah.
Or your dad or your parental figure.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So it's been a good week. Been pretty chill, trying to cut back on the spending.
Good luck.
I have a book addiction, man. It's
library.
I know, but it's like I said, it's an addiction. I'm working on it. Okay. How was your week?
Well, tomorrow is my birthday. I will be 31 in about an hour if we go by midnight, and about 2.5 hours if we go by the time I was actually born. Because I was born at like 1 something in the morning. I think like 1:20 or something in the morning.
Nice. I was born at 4:44 p.m.
You were born at 4:44?
Yeah, I know.
Wow, you lucky.
PM though, so
Lucky.
it's like 16:44 depending,
Still,
So anyway,
whatever. I'm counting that. It's 4:44.
your birthday. Are you excited? Do you have anything planned?
Oh hell no! My husband has to work. He opens in the morning, so he gets to go in like at like 7:40 something in the morning, and then I think he works until 6 tomorrow. Maybe later. I don't know. Is he might be in there and he could tell you. So he sometimes watches on the TikTok when I go live.
Aww.
He doesn't have the Substack app yet and hasn't gotten on there yet. I'm gonna make him. I made him get on a Discord. I can make him get on anything.
Be our fan. Be our fan.
Oh my gosh.
Join our Substacks, watch our lives, sometimes TikTok. It's a surprise. I don't know.
That was pretty creative. I'm impressed. Which, goes into the other thing I did this week, which was boycott Disney.
Oh, there you go.
Because
this is huge for you.
Well,
Disney is huge for you.
Not really.
You're a little bit of a Disney adult. You
Okay,
cannot fight me on this.
Let me rephrase why it's not a big deal for me to boycott Disney.
Okay.
I got Disney Plus at home.
Fair. All right. I see what you're going for. I understand now. You're going for more of a
anti-commercialism shit. Anti-CEO Bob Iger. I got Disney Plus at home.
I wonder how many of those are mine.
They say your other last name in there, your household family name. I won't say it on the air for privacy purposes, but yeah, a lot of these are mine from like way back in the day, and then some of these I've gotten recently from thrift stores, like this one.
Oh,
Happily Ever After. This is another version of Snow White, and it is really interesting, and I think sparked part of my feminism run because it's the Dwarfettes.
Oh,
Yeah. Here.
I see. Okay, so we're boycotting Disney.
And going back to the 90s and early aughts when it comes to technology in the house. I've gotten rid of my Alexas because Jeff Bezos is a dick and also a cunt somehow. I don't know how that works, but he is. Let's see.
Do you think he was on the Epstein list?
Oh, I'm sure he was. Yeah.
Random.
Yeah, no, not random. That's part of the reason we're boycotting everything is the Epstein list. Release the Epstein list. That's a whole... I will go into that a little later when we do magical activism.
Release the Epstein files.
Oh my gosh. But as far as it being a big deal for me to boycott Disney, yes, it makes me very sad that I cannot use Disney Plus right now for convenience purposes. Because I grew up on Disney. Autism, ADHD, hyperfixation, special interest was Disney.
Show the tats.
Let's see. We've got this, which was a freehand creation that was inspired by Tangled.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Let's see. Can I show the other one? Am I flexible enough to show the other one? Maybe on TikTok. You can see it on TikTok. It's Simba. You just saw my foot on there, but that's kind of... Let's see. Wait. I'm gonna try not to fall. There we go.
If you're just listening, there, it's beautiful. If you're just listening, this is the Simba that Rafiki draws on the tree when he's going,
Simba. Yeah. So when Rafiki's drawing on the tree, that's the inspiration for that. And then I could do this. This is fine. 1 second. Wait. Okay.
Hey. Kingdom
That was
Hearts.
my very first tattoo. It's a Kingdom Hearts logo.
That was your first
That was my very
tattoo?
first tattoo, yes.
Was it painful?
Actually, it felt good.
Did it feel like a little back massage?
Yeah. Oh, my husband is in there. Yeah. Kayla joined at a wild time. I normally do not show off my body parts on
Sorry, I did ask.
on the thing, but you did ask. It was asked of me.
I did. We were proving a point. We were proving a point that she's a Disney adult. Okay.
Proving a point that I'm a Disney adult. I have the Kingdom Hearts tattoo as my very first tattoo ever. And I wanted it to be something that was definitely Disney related, but that not everybody would get. And that was also kind of cute. So I'm like, we're going through all the things. I'm drunk at Chili's, chatting with two of my friends who are going to get tattoos the next day. And I'm like, well, wait, what are you gonna do? They're like, we're gonna go get tattoos. And Dan goes, you should get a tattoo. And I'm like, maybe I will get a tattoo. And then we went and got tattoos. I was still hungover. I was hung the fuck over.
That is so funny.
And
I love stories like that. Like when you just, I wish I had. Well, okay, so I don't have any tattoos yet.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I knew that. Why did I say really like that?
Well,
I forgot, I guess.
All of my 20s, I was in a land where being anything remotely alt looking is a lot.
Yeah. Being in Egypt and looking like me, dressed the way that I do, would be very
dangerous. Actually.
Yeah.
No, like not even it was
like literally dangerous. Yeah.
Like literally dangerous.
And that is one of the ways that we know that, yes, we are in an attempted autocracy, but not a full-blown autocracy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Or not autocracy.
No,
authoritarianism.
You're right. It's. I think Egypt would
I'm not sure what Egypt is, but like
I forget looking. I remember Googling it forever ago, and it started with an A. It could have been autocracy,
and that might be why the word entered my brain. I was trying to say authoritarianism.
The president is a dictator, so.
Yeah. Our president is a dictator, and he's a really bad one.
He and Sisi, the president of Egypt, are like buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, remember the whole like 10 million given to him by Sisi as like a gift thing? Mm-hmm. Remember that? Oh my God. I was still living in Egypt when that happened, and I was just like, what? Yeah. And I remember like talking to my husband about things like this, and he would literally be like afraid to talk bad because, like,
yeah,
political opposition is jailable. So,
and that's what he's trying to do now. He's trying to jail his opposition, and he's gonna fucking fail. He's already failed so far, and he's gonna continue to fail. Bureaucracy and law is slow, so of course it's like this tug of war, is how Knitting Cult Lady describes it, between it's a tug of war between democracy and authoritarianism. And we're just going to be doing this tug of war for the next 3.5 years now, because that's what we're going to be doing. And as long as we stand up and fight and protest and fight back and make it hard for them, they're not gonna,
we just have to be a thorn in their sides. That's kind of our job,
That is exactly our job, is to be irritating Americans.
If you're an American watching this, which I'm going to guess you
probably are. I think we have like 1 or 2 listeners abroad, but most of our listeners here.
You're so privileged, babe. You don't understand. Use your voice. Your voice. You're. I mean, it's under attack, but the freedom of speech thing.
I mean, the fact that Jimmy Kimmel got back on the air, and that Sinclair also folded and put him back on the air.
They did.
They did. So that speaks volumes. That's brand new. I think that happened yesterday, the day before. Time isn't real. I don't fucking know. But yeah, so the fact that our opposition made them fold and put him back on the air speaks volumes. So just because our First Amendment right is under attack, my screen went dark. Let me put in my stupid password. So just because our freedom of speech is under attack doesn't mean we're cooked, chat. Fucking stop
Oh my
saying that. That's the one like phrase that Gen Z says that drives me fucking crazy. We are not dead. We're not cooked. We can fucking stop this. We are stopping it. We are progressively stopping it.
I'm sorry, this is making me laugh because no, not because of what you're saying, but because my husband the other day was like, "Oh my god, we're so cooked," and I just can you imagine him saying it like in his accent and going, "Oh my god, we're so cooked." And
Your husband saying that. Oh my god.
I'm like, "Excuse me, you lived in America for a little over a year, and you're speaking Gen Z terms?
You've been here 2 seconds. Get off the TikTok.
You're more hip than I am. Stop it."
Oh my god. But I think that's the biggest difference in
Sorry.
in a real authoritarian or
Yeah.
autocratic state
Mhm.
is that we can have
Speak
this
out.
podcast and have this
Mhm.
discussion
Yeah.
and not have the Secret Service knocking down our door right now and saying, come with me, and
Mhm.
ripping me away from my home and ripping you away from your child and all of these things because
And that's like a real thing that happens to real people all over the world.
it really does happen all the time,
Just for having
all
an
over
opinion.
the world. So the people who are like, "Oh, Charlie Kirk got shot for his opinion." Yeah, and also today a white man, which the authorities wouldn't say because it was so obviously a white man in a white pickup truck with American flags in the back, running into a church after shooting it up and lighting it on fire.
Like, why?
It's not all men, but it's always a fucking man, isn't it?
Isn't it? In it, blah.
And that makes it's like when the class clown ruins recess for everybody because like we know there are good white men out there who are fighting the good fight.
They do exist. It's a
They
reality.
do exist. I'm married to one.
Well, there you go.
But like it's so fucking
Statistics,
irritating because statistically they're like, oh, well, we need to take guns away from transgender people because this one shooter may have been a furry. Oh, also, I don't think it was really him because he was at a Dairy Queen 15 fucking minutes away. Fucking what? What world are we living in? They think they can get these things over our head, but we have the internet and we talk to each other. And while a lot of people in this country do have only a 6th grade reading level,
Yuck eyeballs.
unfortunately, we are all smart enough to be able to put 2 and 2 together. So whether we are obtaining that information via reading or watching or
Okay.
listening,
There you go. I should have clarified. Thank you.
we are still able to connect the dots.
Mhm.
And we're not stupid. We're just ignorant and uninformed. Oftentimes
Lied to. And lied to.
lied
a lot,
to.
but, you know, we have to
Propaganda.
draw a lot of conclusions, but I mean, again, that's what the big brains are for. We're pretty evolved. I like to think.
We are. And I can imagine a better world, and I feel the shift. I feel we're shifting toward it. Do you feel that?
There is definitely like a next level of conscious of evolving that's going on right now. I wish I could see what I just said written out. You know that one, that fucking meme with like Ariana Grande and her co-actor being interviewed for Scream Queens. The other actress is like, and it's just like, and I and Ariana Grande's looking at her like, and she goes, I want to see what you just said written out in words. And her co-host looks at her like, you know what I mean? Stop being the funny, cute one. And I'm the. You haven't seen that?
So no, I don't follow a lot of celebrities. Right now, I follow a lot of politics. So what
It's just a meme. It's just a meme. I'm gonna.
But what memes my feed shows me are like all legal or politics. Like the only reason I know the Cardi B meme of her being in court is because it's a legal meme. So it's
Yeah.
popping up in all the politics too, where it's like,
True.
I have eyes. I see she bigger than me. Like,
True.
so like that is the most pop culture reference I currently know about is the Cardi B in court doing the I have eyes.
Babe, I love you, but should we switch the topic?
I was just about to say.
The,
So
the marquee thing is what I mean.
yes, that's what I was about to switch. With
Mwah.
our witchy tips of the week, because our reads, or at least my reads, and I think yours is a journal, are about our health and kind of tapping into ourselves and our magic in ways that help us navigate the world that we're in when it's difficult to do so.
With the body that we're in.
So what is your witchy tip of the week?
Oh boy. Okay. I had a thing. Let me see. My witchy tip of the week was kind of tied into the whole, navigating chronic illness. You wrote to practice magic even when we don't feel magical. And I really like that. Because you don't have to feel magical to, hey, 11:11, to be magical.
11:11, make a wish.
Because it's always in you, babe. You're always doing magic. I mean, you don't even know it. But why don't we start by like redefining magic? So like, what counts as magic? So spoiler, it's not just like the big Instagram worthy rituals, like a whispered affirmation into your morning hot bevy. Totally magic. Lying
Morning
in your
hot
bed
bevy. I'm sorry, bevy got me. That's adorable. I wasn't ready. Your morning hot bevy.
Even like putting a crystal under your pillow and breathing with intention. Those are magic. If it shifts your energy, it counts. Exactly. So if magic doesn't have to be like big and flashy, how do you make it accessible day to day?
My turn or your turn? Wait.
No.
Sorry, you're pointing at me. I was confused.
I'm still yapping. I'm sorry. I'm pointing to the listener.
Okay.
If they can see me.
Okay, I get you now. I shall shut up.
I love you.
I love you too. I just got confused.
So my second tip is to keep your magic within reach. So like one of my favorite hacks is to keep like bedside magic or like a kit, like a bedside magic kit, and keep it like super simple, like a tea light candle, maybe like a crystal and a journal, or like a spray bottle of moon water, or your tarot deck. Those are kind of heavy though. I don't know if that would fit.
Or maybe you have a mini tarot deck.
There you go. Get a portable one. Who needs another reason to add to your tarot collection? I mean, there you go. It has to be mini.
A mini.
Why? Because I said so. We make the rules. Shut up.
It needs to fit in the nightstand so nicely. You need to be able to do it when you're like under the covers. Like, what's my card of the day?
Cocoon magic?
Cocoon magic? Is that what you just said?
Yes, bitch. Get under a blanket.
Cocoon magic.
Do a little bit of resting and do some cocoon magic, a transformation spell, if you will.
I love that.
You're coming out of your cocoon when you take off your blankets in the morning.
I like that a lot.
You can also like, if you're feeling up to cooking, if that's something that's in the plan for the day, I like to use turmeric for inflammation.
Oh, turmeric is good for everything, people.
Pretty much everything, but also inflammation.
Especially inflammation.
Which is super painful. I get it. I'm with you. I'm fighting the inflammation fight all the time. We eat a lot of curry in my house.
Curry is so good. I love curry so much.
What else? There's watching the rain That's water scrying.
Ooh. Okay. So, do you know more about scrying? Can you tell me more about scrying? Is that like something you've
Ooh.
dug into more than I have? I haven't done a lot of research into it. I know like the bare bones, but I don't know if you know more than me.
I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. I see it more.
Not to put you on the spot. I was just curious.
I think you might know more than me.
Well, like,
But okay. So for like, well, like I was just saying, water scrying, like staring, staring at the rain, basically. You can really like meditate on how the rain is falling,
mhm.
the like noises it's making on whatever on your. Do you hear my cat meowing?
I do hear your cat meowing, and it's adorable. Meow, 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 meow.
Maybe I should let him in. Hang on.
Yeah, let him in. Let the kitty cat in. We want to see the kitty cats. And the people on TikTok need to join us on Substack and YouTube so that way you can see Ellie's side of the conversation. Right now, you're just seeing mine.
Oh, it's probably really quiet over there right now. Sorry, guys. Anyway, this is Jack.
Jack. Hi, Jack.
If he's loud, I apologize, but he
I don't
wants
care.
to be in here for some reason.
He must be a Republican. He doesn't want us talking about shit.
Hi. Okay. What else? What else? Oh, the scrying. Yeah. You can meditate on how the
Is he hungry? Does he want out? I'm just curious. Does he usually meow like that?
well, sometimes, usually when he's hungry, but he has food. I
Oh,
think he really just wants attention. He's
Aw.
really cute. I wish you could see it. Come
Cutie
here,
face.
hang out with me.
Kitty cat wants attention. He's an orange cat, so that tracks.
Water scrying.
Water scrying.
Oh my god. Meditate
Purring.
on how the
Nope. Oh.
cat ASMR. Stay. Thank you.
Do I
Let's switch
stay
it
or do
first.
I go?
Oh, if you have a cat and they purr, that's sound healing.
Oh, yes, it is. Cat purrs are very healing. That is scientifically proven.
And they're if you don't have access to another human, some other mammal is just about as good for emotional health, just social emotional regulation, all that. We don't want to isolate ourselves completely. I know that can be
Yep.
kind of the reality when you're living with chronic illness,
Yes, it can.
but
And if you can't get a pet, and if you do have to live alone, then get plants. Because taking care of something, even if it doesn't speak to you, like literally speak or make noise,
it might not speak to you, but it will become part of you. Because
it will become part of you.
y'all are part of the same lung system.
Nurturing for something, caring for something is very healing in general. When your body feels needed by something or someone else, it's more likely to fight for itself. So, all right.
I think that was it.
So.
What were your tips? Did you have any ones?
Let's see. I think my notes decided to switch back to my old notes. That's great. So
I love when technology does the thing. Oh.
So yay.
I just across the screen.
So pretty much for my witchy tip of the week is a little bit of spoon theory. If you're not familiar with spoon theory, it's basically the idea that you wake up in the morning and you have a set number of spoons in your hand, and every task takes a spoon. Taking a shower, that's a spoon. Cooking breakfast is a spoon. Taking the trash out, that's a spoon. All of these different tasks are spoons. Sometimes you wake up and you feel amazing and you have 100 spoons in your hand and you have so much energy you don't know what to do with it. And it's like nothing to be able to get up and go through the day, and maybe you even have leftover spoons for tomorrow. And then other days you wake up and you have 3 spoons in your hand and you still have to make it through the same 24-hour period with 3 spoons.
Yep.
So that's the basic idea of spoon theory. So pretty much with my tip, I had it written down, but it disappeared. So I will just
Red.
wing it. I'm just gonna wing it and say that because I can't fucking remember it, and I'm on period brain. Um,
Understandable.
what was it? I'm angry because it was a good tip. Do you remember what I said it was?
Light a candle?
No, I light candles all the fucking time for everything. It
Mm.
was basically to do what you can. Don't feel guilty about skipping steps. That's what it was. So
There you go.
when you have to skip a step, it's okay. It's not going to backfire on you when you're burning a bay leaf and just writing money, bitch, burn it, please. If that's all you can muster, it's okay. You don't have to do the full blown enchantment and say all the words and walk in the circle and have your Athane. And you don't have to do all of the high ceremony things. Kitty cat. Kitty cat is running. Kitty cat is running away. Meow. Meow.
They,
Meow.
they were fighting with each other under the door.
That's cute.
Such.
Were they
How they
playing
did
hide and
that
seek? Is that why he ran in there meowing?
Apparently. He's like, you shut the door, you cheated.
Oh my god, that is so cute. So skipping steps is a great way to just still be able to do the magic that you want to do. And sometimes that just makes you feel better.
True. It's chaos over here.
We embrace all the magic and the mayhem.
Oh, the magic in me. Ooh, everyday cats.
All the chaos. The chaos and the cats. So what are you reading this week?
Oh yeah. I think I've brought this up on the podcast before, but I wanted to bring it up again since we're talking about things that are accessible magic wise. And I guess this does kind of depend on you having $15 or 20 Canadian. But
I mean, you can still often borrow it from the library and then just do the work on a separate piece of paper.
Or, I'm not going to give out any more recommendations, but if you know, you know.
Yeah. Sail the 7 seas.
Embody Your Magic, a guided journal for the modern witch by Gabriella Herstick. Yeah, so I brought this up before, but I wanted to bring it up again because I thought this would be good for like the little bedside kit thing.
Oh yeah.
Because journaling, is great to get you into the flow state, which is, in my opinion, where all of my magic happens, is when I'm in like that flow, like semi-trance state. It kind of just information or movement or thoughts or whatever. It's just kind of like going and going, like in a consistent, we all know flow state, right?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's kind of like being in the zone if you're in The Sims 2 with the hobbies pack. Yes.
In the zone. Oh my god.
They
That
glow.
was so niche.
It was niche, but you got it. I knew you'd get it. That's all that fucking mattered.
I take it. That was so niche. Yeah. You guys are here. You guys are welcome to the pod.
What up, witches?
So this journal, I think, is a great area to brainstorm all about your magic. It starts with Earth, the physical body, and goes through like the different elements, So like grounding. Some of the questions in here are like, these are all basically journal prompts, like mini journal prompts. What do you think of when you hear the word grounding? Ooh. I wrote calm, clarity, enlightenment.
What do you think of when you hear the word grounding?
Right?
Huh, I like that.
It's just a great little journal with a whole bunch of cute little, basically, journal prompts all over the place. There's also like, let me see, mantras that you can, that this journal like helps you write.
Mhm.
So thank you. So it gives a bunch of examples, and then it goes, now write your own and fill in the blank.
You know they make bank when they do journals like that, and it's like half blank pages. It reminds me so much of that episode
true.
of Family Guy where Brian makes like a journal and yeah. Wait, what? Want it, wish it, do it, something like that? It was a whole
I
episode of
mean,
Family Guy.
yeah, but
Sorry, didn't mean to throw you off.
no, you're I like to say a mantra. This is the author writing. The author writes. I like to say a mantra 3 times. Pick your favorite from the list below or write your own. So she gives a whole bunch. Now write your own. I am blank and blank and blank.
The kitty cat just walks right in front of your camera.
And I'm like, I am blank and blank. Blank.
Kitty cat. That was so adorable.
Stepped on the track cat too.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep going. There's also like breath work in here.
Oh.
She's like explaining the 4-fold breath, the 3-fold breath of water, the 3-fold breath of fire, alternate nostril breathing, which
I know that one. The
fucking love, yeah,
that thing.
It's so if you don't know what alternate nostril breathing is, I'm pretty sure this stems from yoga practices. It starts with inhaling. You're plugging one nostril with your thumb, inhaling through your nostril, holding, switching nostrils, plugging the other one, breathing out, and then you hold, and then alter.
And it's alternating. It's
breathe in, hold, breathe out. You're just doing that over and over. It's doing this for a very long period of time is so different in the way your body responds than just regular breathing.
A couple of times I literally feel like I'm walking on air.
Yeah. Dude, this is such a great practice. If you have nostrils and at least 2 fingers, you can do this. And it is like one of the quickest ways for me to enter that trance state, that flow.
Mm-hmm.
I love alternate nostril breathing. Anyway, so there's a whole bunch.
You know who taught me that? I'm sorry to interrupt, but you know who taught me that?
Who?
My chorus teacher.
Oh.
Miss Bunk.
Oh.
The good one. The good one. The good one.
I was like, yikes. Why are we bringing him
up?
Not
him. Not him. The good one.
The good one. Okay.
The one that I had from 4th grade until 8th grade.
We used to ship her and Mr. Guthrie so hard.
Ew, what the fuck?
We just wanted Mr. Guthrie to hook up with someone, please.
Oh, God. I mean.
Do you remember when one of our gifts to him was a eHarmony registration? Like, remember you had to pay money to register eHarmony?
I remember that.
It was a membership for eHarmony.
Oh my God.
We were cruel.
Middle schoolers are fucking.
Oh.
Whoo.
Anyway, so alternate nostril breathing.
Alternate nostril breathing is great. It is great for singers, and it's great for band people who have to
witches.
hold their breathing, and it's great for witches and the chronically ill.
And the chronically ill witches, which we're with you. We're with you. This is us. We are you. We are one.
We are one.
Anyway, I thought this would be great as like something to keep on your bedside table. If you're just feeling like, I don't feel like getting up and doing the magic today. I just kind of want to feel witchy. I just kind of want to like tap into my magic side, but not really step into my magic side. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. It absolutely makes sense.
There you go. So, what are you reading?
Well, I have 2 books that I'm going to highlight. So I'm going to read a portion out of both of them.
When you give us reads. Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's a
So the
lovely
first
voice.
one is called, oh, thank you. It's called Navigating Chronic Illness with Witchcraft, Chronically Magical.
Oh, we're going to be quoting a lot, I hope.
Danielle Dion. I'm probably totally.
That was a sick cover. I love that. Okay, so for those of you just listening, there's like a full moon and then the crescent moon, spread.
The moon spread on
the
top.
moon spread on top, chronically magical in the semi-middle, and then the
moths and butterflies, and
what's
then there's
the snake,
the medical snake thingy,
the DNA snake thing that's on all of the ambulances,
and all the
that's
medical
on the cover,
stuff.
but it's drawn very artistically and beautifully, and I love this cover.
There's little potions at the bottom with antlers and crescent moons and full moons, I think, at the bottom there. And it's really pretty. It's a really cool, pretty cover. I'm showing it to TikTok too. And I'm going to read from the section Chapter 8, page 116, Avoiding Toxic Positivity.
Ooh.
This is a big
We talked about this.
We did. Those who've known me a long time remember my be positive days. In my early 20s, I was heavily influenced by the New Age, New Thought movement. I spent a lot of energy trying to think positively in times when things were not good. It served its purpose and it did get me through a lot. But at the same time, I know now it was spiritual bypassing. I was ignoring the larger picture and ultimately delayed my processing of what was really happening or had happened to me. Spiritual bypassing is a term that describes the use of spiritual explanations to avoid complex psychological issues. At its essence, it is the tendency to use spiritual ideas and practices to sidestep or avoid facing unresolved emotional issues, psychological wounds, and unfinished developmental tasks. You may have heard or even used phrases such as, everything happens for a reason, or it was for the best. I hate that one. The privilege that comes with being able to think positively while not confronting real issues as well as spiritual narcissism goes hand in hand with spiritual bypassing.
Spiritual narcissism, that's a good term.
I love it so much. I'm going to read a little bit more if that's all right.
Please.
It's a big section, so stop me if it gets to be too much.
You're good. I love this.
And then I love this part down here. It says, for the exercise, it says, magical amu, let it go. Okay. So this one was interesting. As someone involved in the death positivity movement, one of my greatest pet peeves is when after a death, someone says they're in a better place or that it was part of God's plan. Hi, Cat. Fun fact, cats often represent death in many cultures. Yeah. I think including in Egypt.
Oh, cats it's a whole thing in Egypt.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Other commonly used phrases that chronically ill folks have likely heard are good vibes only and thoughts and prayers.
Ugh.
I have a special place in my angst around sending thoughts and prayers. If you are actually going to send prayers and the person has consented to being sent that energy, fine. Otherwise, I don't need your energy being blasted my way, especially if it's coming with other feelings tied to it, such as pity or judgmental thoughts or prayers for the salvation of my soul. It's also common for people to say they are going to send them and then don't, so it just becomes an empty phrase without meaning or action. If I say I'm going to send someone healing, I do it. If I can't, I will say something that reflects what can be done at the time. We're a society that acts pleasant, but isn't always pleasant. Honor your feelings when you feel terrible. Process the emotions that come up for you. Fear, anger, depression, anxiety, whatever it is. If you just ignore those feelings by thinking positively, they will eventually fester, which is what I found out by spending years trying to be above it all with my positive outlook on life. Eventually, the work we are avoiding will rear its head and we'll be forced to face it. And we should. This is another reason why journaling through good and bad days is an effective process. Using a mantra can also help us here.
I am blank and blank and blank.
So I like this one because it has a lot of exercises you can do. It has a lot of I just saw a section on scrying. Ha 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 ha. So I'm going to answer our
Hey,
question about
there
what
you
is
go.
scrying because I
Thank you,
forgot
because
that it had a section on there.
I didn't really get to go into it. I was distracted by cats.
So, scrying is the art of gazing into a medium form with the intent of seeing a vision or gaining insight. The medium form could be a black mirror, a crystal, or even a body of water. Scrying has a long tradition as a divination tool. It can provide personal guidance and inspiration and be used for prophecy or to conjure the images of spirits. Scrying can be helpful in answering questions about health and healing too. For example, while scrying, you may ask to see how you feel on a particular day or time. You may clairvoyantly see images that can be interrupted, but your other psychic faculties may also perk up. Sometimes you may see something while scrying and also feel something in your body that corresponds with what you're seeing. Experiment and see what presents itself to you.
Nice.
So that was for Chronically Magical. And I have one other book, but this section that I'm going to read is much shorter.
Thank you. I love that. Not only because I get to sit back and just kind of listen to you, but no, that was great. I really like that. That was a good explanation too.
94. I think this was the spot.
Oh. She also went into blessing your pills, right?
Oh yeah, she did. So there's another spot in that book where she talks about blessing your medications, because if you are in that whole herbalism and feeling like a failure because I have to take modern medicine instead of what my ancestors took thousands of years ago.
Listen,
when we didn't have medicine.
Medicine exists for a reason, y'all. Come on. Science and technology exist as tools.
Exactly.
Just because our ancestors didn't have it doesn't mean we shouldn't take medicine.
Exactly.
Come on now. We're on the same page, yes? Okay, cool. Moving on.
Wait, where is that it? Okay, here we go. This was it. It's called Setting Protective Boundaries. So this is for witchcraft for healing, radical self-care for your mind, body, and spirit. Oh, baby girl. Okay. She wants milkies. Can you go up and I'll be up in just a minute? All right, thank you. So after this, we'll take a quick break. Everybody can go take a potty break. I got to feed the baby. And we'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
BRB.
So setting protective boundaries, I'll read this section real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Everyone gets excited when you say yes to doing something they asked you to, but you probably worry about the consequences of saying no. How will others view you if you refuse? Will people think you're uncooperative, selfish, or mean? Here's a secret. No is one of the most powerful words in the English language because it's a source of power. No is not the same thing as negativity. Instead, it's a moment of clear choice that makes a declarative statement, which is why learning...
2-year-old.
Right? Just ask a 2-year-old.
That's all the power they have is no.
It is all the power they have. Which is why learning to say no is a magical act of self-preservation. No, I can't help you with your project. No, thank you. No, I'm not able to give you money. These statements take a stand and say that although you value your interactions with others, you aren't going to let yourself be manipulated or influenced by them. And let's be real, if your relationship with somebody is dependent on these things, like if they're like, well, you never loved me anyway, if you say no,
boy,
well, then that's a whole other conversation. You can say, all right, you are entitled to those feelings.
Yeah, watch who has a problem with you when you set your boundaries. That's a red flag. That's a red flag, baby.
Huge red flag. We are going to take a quick break so that we can attend to our babies. I am going to end the live stream, and this will be it for the night on TikTok. But I will come back. We'll continue this live stream here on Substack and YouTube. I'm just going to end the TikTok one here in a minute. And yes, we will be back in just a moment. I'm going to turn some music on while we wait because the baby crying.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I started playing The Sims. and I didn't get very far because I got distracted by the new expansion pack, and I was watching
Ooh.
the trailer. It's called Adventure Awaits. Apparently,
Ooh.
it's there's break free from the everyday with daring activities and getaways. It has the imaginary friend.
I like
It's
it.
very like kid focused. I think like half of it is like kid activities. So finally, I'm sure the fans will be happy about that one. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled content, folks.
We are going to go into tarot time.
Yes, tarot time. I thought. Sorry, I know I've been talking a lot, and I'm still hogging the mic.
No.
But I thought.
No, you are not talking a lot. You are not hogging the mic. I'm usually the one that does that. So please.
I thought I could use an oracle deck for this one.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
Believe in Your Own Magic by Amanda Lovelace.
I don't
And
have any oracle
the
decks, so I think that's a
artwork-
great idea.
Yeah, artwork by Janina Medeiros. I butchered your name. I butchered your name. I'm so sorry. And
Is it Janine?
I'm gonna just put it up here.
Amanda Lovelace and
Janina
Janina Medeiros? I think.
Yeah, let's go with that. Anyway, beautiful artwork in this deck, as you will see.
Yes. I am using my supernatural tarot deck.
Nice.
I'm a fan, if you didn't know.
Show us the tat.
Ta-da.
Ta-da! She's showing us the tat, folks. She has the tat.
The anti-possession symbol tattoo that Sam and Dean have on their chest. I have it on my arm. My husband has it on his.
Pentacle.
Yes.
Aw, cute.
Yeah, we got it for our 10-year anniversary, which was, I think, our 2 years after marriage.
Oh, wow.
We got married on our 8-year anniversary.
How long have you guys been together now?
16 years, almost 17 now. Right? That's fucking nuts.
That is wild.
Well, we met at a friend's
wild.
16th birthday party. So, like, he was 16, 17. I was 14, 15. Like, the year that we met. Those were our ages.
Oof. So long.
Thank fuck, man, because I can't imagine dating in today's world.
I can't believe I've known you even longer than that still.
I know, right? We've known each other since 2006. So that's almost 20 years. We've known each other for 19 years.
Oh. Our relationship could vote.
Yep.
That is wild.
So you are doing a 3 for the audience. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. 3 card. I'm gonna do. Okay. Let me rephrase. I'm going to pull 3 cards. So, if you would like to participate in receiving a message from maybe the deck, the guides, spirit, whatever you like to call it, pick a number 1, 2, or 3, and I'll let you know what they got in store for you.
And while you're doing that, I will be pulling cards for Pete Hegsbreath, on the military meeting on Tuesday in Virginia. The one where we are pulling all of our generals out of their stations to come under one roof with the president, because that's not a security risk at all.
I'm sorry, can you expand on that? I'm a little under.
Yes. Underinformed there.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Let me read off the. This is from NBC News. Washington. President Donald Trump, in an interview with NBC News Sunday, confirmed that he plans to attend an unusual meeting organized by Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth that will gather hundreds of senior military officers near Washington on Tuesday. Quote, "It's really just a very nice meeting, talking about how well we're doing militarily. talking about being in great shape, talking about a lot of good, positive things. It's just a good it's just a good message, Trump told in a phone call.
Why are you so good at that?
Because I'm fucking autistic. I don't know. That's my best example.
It's the echolalia.
It is. It's the
There you
echolalia.
go.
Yeah. We have some great people coming in, and it's
Oh my
just
fucking
esprit de corps. You know the expression, esprit de corps. That's all it's about. We're talking about what we're doing, what they're doing, and how we're doing. Basically, it could be an email.
Oh my god. What was that one quote of him that's like
Oh my god.
incoherent? You know what I'm talking
Oh my
about?
god,
And
yes.
everyone was
It can only be bad. It can only do good. That weird fucking one. I don't even know the words. I don't even know the right words in the right order because it's so fucked.
And then he just pauses and like
So last week, Keg's Breath summoned hundreds of senior military leaders who are stationed all over the world to Washington for a meeting of the Pentagon's top brass. The event will be held at Quantico Marine Corps Base in Virginia, about 30 minutes south of Washington. The base will host potentially thousands of military members, including the top brass, their aides, and their security. Senior admirals and generals were not informed beforehand about the purpose of the meeting. One official familiar with the plans for the meeting told NBC News last week that the purpose is for Hegseth to highlight military accomplishments and to discuss the further future of the Defense Department under his leadership. Messages like this are typically communicated to top military brass via memo or secure teleconference.
Yo, who wrote that last line?
Trump also praised Hegseth's plans on Thursday, telling reporters at the White House, "I know, I love it. I mean, I think it's great. Let him be friendly with the generals and admirals from all over the world. You act like this is a bad thing. Isn't it nice that people are coming from all over the world to be with us?" Hegseth also recently worked with the president to rebrand the Department of Defense as the Department of War and ordered staffing cuts among high-ranking military officials. The meeting comes ahead of a potential government shutdown next week, which, by the way, the government runs out of money September 30th. So he is bringing these military officials from all over the world on the day that we run out of money. And guess what? What happens if the government shuts down? These generals and military leaders are stuck in Virginia unless they want to pay their own way back.
Yikes.
So,
yeah. Interesting.
So my
That's a lot.
tarot reading, that is a lot. Sorry, that was longer than I meant
to
read.
No, you're good. That's just whoa, that's a big read.
So that's what my tarot reading will be about. So I'm going to pull cards while you do your 1, 2s, and 3s.
I've already pulled 2. We have just one more. Oh. And there we go, folks.
There you go.
We have 3.
You read your 3 while I pull mine.
Sounds good, because your spread is a bit more complicated and involved. Okay, so if you picked card number 1, gray. Endings are inevitable. Wow, and it's a beautiful picture of, I want to say, like a sunset, like a pink cloudy sunset. Those really pretty ones, but it's due to all the pollution, and so it's kind of bittersweet. Anyway, there's a girl sitting on a pier looking at a beautiful sunset, and there's, I want to say, like a ship floating off into the clouds, which is kind of cool, giving Sailor Moon vibes. Interesting. Okay. So that was number 37. Let me switch to the page. Okay. As humans, we tend to see things in black and white, forgetting to account for all the gray in between. There's someone in your life who's begun to fade away, or maybe they're gone altogether now. Don't fight it. Real relationships are not the same as the fairy tales we know and love. There are no neat and tidy bows to tie things up at the end, leaving you satisfied. Acceptance isn't easy, but it's a thing you need to work toward. Sorry. We create our own closure. Oof. All right. I don't know what's going on with you, number ones, but this is telling me I would seek some stillness. It sounds like there's a lot of thoughts running in your head, and let's see, tiny bows leaving you satisfied. Yeah. You might not get the closure, babe. It might not be a real thing. I think maybe the closure was the friends we made along the way.
Ouch.
I think maybe we should just let bygones be bygones and accept reality. And, accept a little wiggle room. Maybe this is a totally different meaning. Maybe this is don't see things as black and white,
Ooh.
Maybe this is a totally just like accept a little wiggle room in your life. If you're one of those people that tends to think all or nothing, maybe accept like a 20% effort. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
You don't have to get all the dishes. Maybe just kind of
maybe just take them out of the sink and put them in a bowl.
Maybe just like make
that way you could use your sink.
Rinse them first.
Maybe
just
unload
rinse them and leave them.
Maybe unload the dishwasher that's been full of clean dishes for a week. Maybe just unload it.
And then when you have no energy to do anything else, accept that. That's okay.
And order a pizza.
Thank you. That was great. All right. Number 2. Oh my. Okay. So this is interesting. I don't know what this means, but this card is number 37. This card is number 36. So we're going backwards a little bit. Maybe the next step for number 2s is going to be number 1. Let's see. Anyway. Oh, this does seem very tied. Like the energy is the same. So this says gold.
Oh, that is a beautiful card. So it's a girl in a black and gold dress. Like it's black with gold trim type thing.
With gold hair.
Yeah, she's got gold hair with black ribbons, and she's wearing beautiful, cute little glasses and cute little decorations. She's holding a teacup in her hand or a mug, and she's at a sink, and it's so cottagecore. And there's a beautiful window that opens.
She's looking out, and the mantra here, I guess, is you don't need someone else to fix you.
Oh, I love that.
Ah, interesting. Yep. I love how the name of this deck is Believe in Your Own Magic, because that's very relevant, I feel like, for this card, for number 2s, is you have to believe in your own magic. You don't need someone else to come into your life and make the magic happen. Sorry, my cats are still at my door. They're blessing us with meows.
Yeah, right. You don't need to buy anything to do magic.
There you go. You can make do with you, just you, and your body and your breath, even,
Your heartbeat.
We
listening
are
to your heartbeat.
Rhythm machines.
Our heart rate will actually match up with the music we're listening to sometimes.
Oh, that's so cool.
Isn't that neat? Meow. Meow.
Wait, let me see if they want back in.
Meow.
You again? So this is Colby. He's the food-driven one. I swear to God, I feed them, guys. I swear.
Oh, yeah, we can tell. Colby and Jack look very well fed. Don't you worry.
Okay, cool. You don't need someone else to fix you. Number 2s, you are so powerful. You are so much more powerful than you think. And you don't need anyone else to come in and sweep you off your feet. Sweep your own. I was going to say sweep your own feet.
That's why witches fly on broomsticks. We swept ourselves off our own feet.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go on to number 3. Ooh, this is number 21 in this deck. If
Oh.
numbers are relevant to anyone. And this says, Clover, release your guilt.
Oh, that's beautiful. So it's 2 girls across from each other, one in like a red or orange style, like fiery dress, the other in a green dress. They're sitting next to each other, and there's a big flame bonfire behind them, and they're sitting in like a field of beautiful pink and purple flowers
It's
and blue.
nighttime.
It's like, yeah, it's like a mix of night and dusk. You
Yeah.
can still, it's gorgeous.
I love this deck so much. The art
is
is so, and like, just look at how cute they are.
They're adorable.
Their
They look
little
like they're on a cute
faces.
little date.
I know, right? I love this art style. So, release your guilt. Wonder if this are can we ship them?
I don't know why not.
Okay, let me see. Number 20.
Watch them be like, and then they were roommates.
Hold on. I think the other cat wants in. Speaking of roommates.
And they were roommates.
Can we pick a side of the door, please? And stay on one. All right, card number 3 is Clover, release your guilt. You've been carrying... Wait, did I ever read for gold? Let me read this and I'll go back and do number 2s because I never read for number 2. I only gave my own interpretation.
Well, it was so good. I thought you did read, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
we'll still read it, but I'm just saying.
We'll still read it, but
I genuinely
anyway,
wasn't sure
you.
because I genuinely thought you did.
Okay. Let me focus. ADHD brain. Number 3s. You've been carrying the burden of guilt on your shoulders for far too long. It's now negatively impacting all facets of your life and making it impossible to function. You've come to a crossroads where you need to choose a direction. Go ahead and make your reparations or release yourself from the cage you've built around yourself. Hint, sometimes the first road leads back around to the second.
Ooh.
That is really interesting. That's a very different vibe than what I got just reading the card itself. Because since this is an oracle deck, it's very very interpretive. It's very much like there isn't really like that. You don't go off of like tarot suits and stuff, typically anyway. But I really read this as like release your guilt of like who you are. I read this as like 2 girls on their first date. That's kind of how I read this. Or maybe like the first time they're meeting.
Or their first kiss.
Or right before their first kiss. That's kind of what I was thinking. And like the release your guilt from like...
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
When I first heard that song on the radio with my mom in the car, I mean, first time she heard it. I had already heard it before, but she heard it. And she's like, this is a boy singing, right? I was like, no, Mom. This is Katy Perry.
Get with it.
This is
Katy has a tiger
Perry,
named
Mom.
Kitty Purry.
And she was like, oh. She's done like a full 180. We're all
it's amazing.
Legitibitiquois in this house. So she's done a full 180. She's super like she watches RuPaul at night. Like she watches.
Good for her.
She watches all of the episodes and then she'll like go through all the seasons and then watch it again. I think it's kind of like her little OCD thing a little bit. But she fucking loves it. She's very supportive.
That is adorable.
But
I love that.
Yeah, that's just a funny memory.
I love that so much. Read for number 2.
Yes, number 2. Thank you for reminding me. That was number 36.
I am fidgeting with my hair because of ADHD.
Are you making a braid?
I am, because it's like low-key bothering me, but also...
Do you know how to do French braids?
I do know how to do French braids and on myself.
You should do the like Viking braid thing.
I tried it on Dan and I sucked ass. But he
Oh,
didn't have enough hair to do it yet. I have enough hair to do it.
that's what I'm saying. You have so much hair
I do have
just on the crown of your head.
Yeah, this is all just this hair. This is shaved. This is shaved. This is shaved.
Okay, number 2. I'm so sorry to keep you
Sorry.
waiting. You're good. Someone is trying to convince you that you're broken beyond repair. This is number 2's. Welcome back. That's the card number 1. I'm a mess.
So am I.
Someone is trying to convince you that you're broken beyond repair, unless you accept their helping hand, of course. If someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're in a vulnerable place and they want to make you entirely dependent on them. Tell them. Tell them
Fuck
no,
off!
thank you. You know exactly how to put the gold in your own cracks.
You tell them, fuck off.
And the teapot has cracks
That is adorable.
filled in gold.
I love that.
That's why it's called gold.
That is
Thank
so
you for being patient. And that's all the
That
cards,
is really
everybody.
adorable because they that's a whole thing that people would use gold to fix their cracked dishes.
Yeah, it's a oh my god, I want to say it's a Japanese.
It's so many cultures. There's so many cultures. But yes,
there's a
I
name
know.
for it. I forget what it's called, but
I don't remember either.
yeah. Anyway, filling cracked teapots with gold, and that was the.
That's the idea of it, is that even
Those
when
are the
it's broken, it's
cards.
still good.
So how's your spread looking?
Interesting. I cheated a little bit on the last card only because it's a card that I've gotten so many times that I kind of like put it on the back and said, well, I will take the card underneath it for my bottom of the card, just because I got the same fucking card over and over again. So like, I don't want the same fucking card. So
You
I
get
told
to
them I
tell
will
the
take
deck no. Thank you.
Exactly. I do get to tell the deck no. That's the fun thing about witchcraft. So we start off. This is Pete Kegsbreath and this general's meeting on Tuesday. We start off with the 9 of Blades. Alistair is a particularly nasty demon and Hell's Grand Inquisitor. He has a particular affinity for torturing victims, not only physically, but psychologically and emotionally. The 9 of Blades is a tarot card of anxiety, nightmares, and worry. It indicates stress and suggests you need to make time to consciously relax. So this is the 9 of Swords or 9 of Blades. And this is also in my standard deck, my 4 a.m. club card, which the 4 a.m. club is the group of us that woke up the morning after the election knowing something was fucking wrong.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that why I woke up at 4? Wait.
Yes, that is why you woke up at 4 a.m. that morning. Yes.
Wait. Because I went to bed and I was like, and then I woke up at
4 in the morning. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. A lot of people woke up between the hours of 2 and 6 a.m., but most of us woke up like right at 4 on the dot. And it became the 4 a.m. club. Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, so this is my 4 a.m. club card because of the way that it looks in the standard deck, the 9 of Swords, where she's like sitting in the bed with her hands over her face. Yeah. So that is this card. This is very much Pete Hegseth feeling like, oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up.
True. That's a good point. That's a good point.
His past is underscored by the lovers, Sam and oh my god, I forgot her name. Jesus Christ, Jess.
Don't ask me.
Jess. You need to watch this show. It's so fucking good.
I do.
I've seen every single episode now, so I will either watch it with you or you can tell me what part you're at and I will know exactly about it, so you can watch it whenever and text me.
What is it on?
Like, Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix? Oh man, I don't have Netflix at the moment.
A pirate's life for me.
Yeah.
It's so easy to find. Also, library. Also, the
Oh,
library definitely has it on DVD. And the library also does streaming services. Did you know that?
really?
If you have a library card, you can sign up for streaming services through the library.
I need to get a library card.
Yes, you do. It's amazing. Do it.
I guess now I know what my task is for next week.
Okay. So the past is the lovers. When Sam's girlfriend Jessica is killed, spoiler alert for you.
Rip.
It's literally episode 1.
Oh, okay.
She dies at the end of episode 1. Spoiler
Oh,
alert.
all right. Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean,
So-
otherwise there would be no story because he would stay where he is. So, boom. Anyway, when Sam's girlfriend Jessica is killed, Sam is faced with what is arguably the biggest decision of his life. He must decide whether to avenge her death by becoming a hunter. Spoiler alert, that's what he does. Or to choose a normal human life. The Lover's Tarot card symbolizes a major life decision or crossroad. The Lovers is a tarot card depicting a harmonious union, friendship, or partnership. However, within this partnership, there is an important choice to be made. When you find yourself faced with a life-changing decision, the Lover's Tarot card advises you to listen to your heart. So I have a feeling that he listened to his heart and he got really drunk, and now he's paying the price.
The straight white man version of meditating and visualization.
I genuinely
just
think
getting
he got
drunk and having
drunk.
to think.
I genuinely think he got drunk. He's like,
Stared at a
"Oh,
wall.
this will be a great idea. The optics on this would be great." And sent out the thing telling everybody for this meeting is gonna show up. And he's like, "I'm gonna be big
I'm
bad
gonna
and
look
kill everybody.
so cool.
I'm gonna look so cool. And Big Daddy Trump is gonna love this." And of course he does, because he's all about the optics. That's why he hired a Fox News host to be Secretary of Defense.
Oh, it's so painful, but it's true.
So, number 2 card is the Queen of Bones, an ambitious, alluring leader who gets what she wants. She loves attention and gets it. Whether you find yourself fighting the Winchesters or facing a more mundane battle, use ingenuity and determination to see you through to victory. I have a feeling this is somebody like Erica Kirk, somebody who is a feminine figure. Erica Kirk is Charlie Kirk's wife. Yeah.
I gathered.
For those who are listening who may not know, as you know, people can share last names and not be related. But Erica Kirk is Charlie Kirk's, well, probably handler. I have a feeling he was either gay or with Candace Owens, but you know, they can't have little biracial babies because they're all about white supremacy. So he married Erica to have little white babies, and then that's my theory on that. But anyway, so I feel like this is a feminine energy, somebody who is like taking advantage of the situation and rising up to the top. I'm putting Erica Kirk's face on it mostly because of the look of the card, but frankly, this could be anybody. This could be somebody in politics who is taking advantage of the fact that our Secretary of Defense made a stupid ass decision and he needs to get the fuck out. And they might be taking the opportunity to literally raise hell upon the administration for such a dumbass decision. But I feel like this is a feminine energy power, some woman in power, someone who's ambitious, someone who knows what she's doing on either side of the aisle, whether right, left, doesn't matter.
Isn't that
This
always
is
how it is? Some woman behind the scenes getting shit done.
Always a woman. And interestingly, this is the only section where I have feminine energy, and it's also the present, and it's reversed. So this is underscored by the present. And look at that imagery. Yikes. Like, that's kind of neat, right?
It's very, like, opposites.
So this is the 4 of Pentagrams. Reversed. Bella Talbot is a skilled con artist, using lies to exploit and manipulate others to get what she wants from them. This sort of energy perfectly sums up the Four of Pentagrams reversed, which represents materialism, greed, and selfishness, particularly in regards to finances and material possessions. This tarot card serves as both a warning to make sure you're being treated fairly in situations regarding work and money, and a reminder to treat others fairly in return. Like I said, he's about to abandon an entire, like, fleet of generals. I don't know what the fuck to call them. Like, a pride of generals, a herd of, I don't know what the fuck to call them, literally. But
Right.
he's just about to take all of our top brass and pop them in a single spot in Virginia near DC and just be like, well, I guess you're here now because the government shut down. Hi, kitty kitty. Mufasa.
Oh my gosh.
Simba. And then number 3, I'm laughing so hard. This is going to be so funny to watch when it goes down. Like, literally, I have a feeling all of the top brass is going to rise and be like, you're a fucking idiot. And this could have been an email and you've put us all at risk. I have a feeling this is going to, like, because why would you put the most intelligent people in our military who are going to be our top brass, really? Because, you know, they're either going to have the intelligence or they're going to have the experience of 20, 30 years under their belt. How many presidents do you think they've seen come and go? They're not about to bow down to Mr. Cheeto. You know what I mean? So next we have the three of goblets reversed. Which, if you know the 3 of cups, it's all about teamwork and celebration. So when it's reversed, the 3 of goblets reversed represents a crowding or stifling experience, especially relating to close personal relationships. Sometimes this tarot card can represent unfaithfulness or even a love triangle.
Oh.
But a crowding or stifling experience, they're not going to be happy being all put together like that, and they're going to talk to each other. And when they do that, it's not going to be pretty for them. The future, this is underscored by the future. This is the card that I cheated a little bit because the actual card that was on the bottom was the 8, the 8 of Blades reversed, which is like the same card I've had like 3 different times for 3 different readings, and I'm just over the card. So I'm like, what was underneath that card? Judgment reversed.
Oh.
So let me get there real quick.
Interesting.
One thing that you will enjoy about Supernatural is you will get all the lore because it's very
pagan.
It's very pagan, but it's also very religion based.
Oh, okay.
So like God is real. Archangels are real.
Okay.
Like, you know, all that's real, but also all the other deities are real too.
Right. Okay.
So like it's all real and it's so much fun. There's trickster gods, there's Greek gods, all the gods are real. All the deities are real. There's ghosts, there's zombies, there's vampires, there's everything. Everything is real.
So there's God and gods?
There's God and gods. There's also the darkness, which is Amara, God's sister. God has a darkness. Sister. Yes, God has a sister. God is light, Amara is darkness. Sister. She's amazing. She's actually one of my favorite characters, and you'll see why. Anyway, the reason I bring this up is because this one represents the Archangel Michael. Oh. The tarot card Judgment is all about reckoning and atonement. The Archangel Michael wishes to bring an end to humanity's time on Earth through the apocalypse, but ultimately finds his own awakening when Castiel forces him to confront the truth of God's nature. When reversed, have you been feeling burdened by shame or regret? The Judgment Tarot card, when reversed, shows you're feeling self-critical and reflective. Self-critical was also the message of the 8 of Blades reversed, so it's the same message. Self-analysis can be beneficial if you're proactive about it. Learn from mistakes and make amends wherever possible, but then forgive yourself and move on. But it's the first part, burdened by shame and regret.
the regret part that I think is interesting to me. Because shame, okay, fine, maybe he just had a rough childhood, but regret.
And then just to emphasize that it's a very similar message, I'm going to go ahead and read what this one was. The Eight of Blades reverse represents self-deprecation and criticizing. If you've recently lost your confidence, it may be that you've been bullying yourself. Have you become your own worst enemy? Give yourself a break and be kind to yourself. You're doing your best. But I didn't want to give Pete Hegseth that kind of advice. So that is another reason why I tossed this one and grabbed the Judgment card underneath. So just clarifying tell me that's not like the same fucking message though.
It's very interesting. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of overlap.
So I wanted to pull one last card, but I wanted to do it more live before. I want to know like what advice do we have for the people so that we don't freak the fuck out with whatever happens that day.
That's a good one to ask. I thank you.
You're welcome.
On behalf of the people, as representative of the people, thank you.
You're welcome. Everybody freaks the fuck out before we get any information in. And then there's conspiracy theories left and right that pop up before we know anything.
Sometimes conspiracy theories are real fun, though.
Sometimes they're fun, and that's great. And then sometimes they're harmful.
Okay, true, yeah.
All right. So what...
You're clarifying.
Yes. And I just, like, obviously... we know that James Donald Bowman probably doesn't fuck couches. But it's really funny to say that he does and call him a couch fucker.
I don't know if that's a conspiracy theory.
It is a little bit of a conspiracy theory because there are people who genuinely believe it.
No, that's like a Halloween costume at this point. I don't know if it's a...
It is a Halloween costume and a protest costume. People bring it, like, dress up as J.D. Vance with a couch around their waist.
That is so funny.
It's so funny. And then, oh my God, there's this song that somebody posted with it that just drives me insane. It's because it gets stuck in my head. It's like sugar on my tongue, tongue, tongue. That body is so sweet, sweet, sweet.
You do sing that a lot randomly. I've noticed.
I can't, it gets stuck in my head. Like sugar on my tongue.
Okay, so what are we asking?
So what is our advice for what news comes out this day? And we have the Six of Cups, which is about nostalgia and to looking to the past to inform your present, right?
Interesting.
We know they're all talk, all bark, and no bite. We know they're weak as fuck. If we laugh at them, it takes away their power. Laugh at them.
Yep.
So let's see. Six of Goblets.
One of the great thing about being alive right now is we literally, this is a podcast. Hello. We're so connected. We can, unfortunately, watch,
Everything.
a genocide going on.
We can on the other side of the world.
Human brains were not designed like listen. I'm not even
listen, Linda.
I'm talking about like the people. I'm not talking about Gazans right now. That's a whole other can of worms. I'm talking about us.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine. Thank you. We were not designed to take in that much
grief.
Yeah, that much. Like our brains are not evolved enough to handle that much.
Yep.
And yet
if you can't watch certain things, people do not feel obligated to. If it is too much on your psyche, if people are sending you things and being like, I know this is hard to watch, but everybody needs to. It's like, nope. I can recognize that harm is being done and not have to physically watch it. So if things are too much, you can recognize that harm is being done and contact your reps and do everything you can without subjecting yourself to the horrors that will keep you up at night.
I was pregnant and living in Egypt on October 7th. And I was keeping up like very, I was keeping up with the news and right into my like 9th month of pregnancy, but I had to take a break. I had to take a break. To. It's so heavy. It's so much. So yeah, we get it. If
jinx.
Yep. Anyway, folks.
Okay, so the Six of Goblets is our advice. This is our advice for the day. I think it's going to have to do with literally laughing our asses off at them, watching this like it's a South Park episode, and like just kicking our feet giddy. That's how I'm reading this right now. But let me just actually read the thing, which I haven't done yet. Let me do that.
Sorry.
No, my fault. I got distracted. Where's
No, you're
the camera? There's the camera. There we go. The Six of Goblets is a call to reconnect with pure, unbridled joy. When was the last time you did something silly or unexpected just because it made you happy? The Six of Goblets tarot card suggests life has been feeling heavy lately. Yes, it has.
Yeah, like we were just talking
Ooh.
about it.
Mhm. It's time to get out of the doldrums by doing things that genuinely make you happy, whether that means making music, painting, or simply eating a slice of warm apple pie.
Oh,
So on this day, when the news is going, do something fun. Ignore them if it's too heavy for you. Laugh. Enjoy. Go outside and play. Don't worry about the news because in a few days' time, the news cycle will change and it will be something hilariously different and something terribly awful. And then the Epstein files will come out.
yeah. Nothing happens. Nothing ever happens until it happens, you know?
Exactly.
So
That was our tarot time. We have a brief segment before we wrap things up for the night, which is our magical activism.
oh yeah.
So, do you want to kick us off with yours, or do you want me to start this one?
Why don't you go ahead? Because you're like super. You're this
Political.
Yeah, this is more your strength than it is mine.
Alrighty. So for magical activism, Tylenol rapid release, the Epstein files. Autism isn't called by acetaminophen. That's a big word for Elmo. And I'm not going to take medical advice from a dumbass who can't even pronounce acetaminophen.
Which is Panadol if you live not in America.
Oh my God. Okay, so
Paracetamol.
Paracetamol. All the etymals.
Same shit. Different flavor.
So you can everybody can contact the Health and Human Services office. They will not answer. You will leave a voicemail. They will not call you back. But everybody can contact them and blow up their voicemail, which irritates the fuck out of them because somebody has to take those messages, right? And demand the removal of RFK Jr. Demand he resign. Demand he quit. Demand he get fired. Whatever it is, just tell them
Someone has to listen.
Someone has to listen to the voicemail.
It's someone's job.
It's someone's job. And even if all they do is delete it, you're still taking time out of their day to annoy them.
I mean, if you think about it, I hate to get all philosophical, but all we really have is our time.
Yes.
If you can just, it's... Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Take two. All we have is our time.
All we have is our time. If you can take a little bit of I don't want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? Take a little bit of the them's time.
A little bit of their time. Let's see.
Who's they?
Oh, Jesus. If you can, there's another word I want to use. Inconvenience them. If you can inconvenience them.
Just a little bit. Just take a little bit of their time so they can't use that time doing something that they feel is more productive, then you're fighting the good fight.
You're fighting the good fight. It does not take a lot. It takes very little to do a big thing. But you can call the Health and Human Secretary office. I went through and found the actual number, and I say it all the time, but I just want everybody to know that when you call, they're not going to fucking answer. That's okay. Call, leave the voicemail. 202-690-7000. And you can also use 5calls.org or the app 5calls, either one, to contact your reps. You put in your zip code and it pulls up your House representative and your senators. So that way, and also depending on what the list is, it'll also pull up your governor. It'll pull up whoever you're trying to contact that is within your district, which is pretty neat. It also has
Oh.
scripts. So if you're not sure what you need to call on, but you know you need to call on something, go to fivecalls.org. There are scripts, there are topics, so you can go through. They link all the problems so that you can research what it's about. You can read the language of the bills for yourself or the news stories that they're referencing, whatever it happens to be. And it has a script, one by one. And it's like, if leaving a message, put X, Y, and Z. So if you're, like a lot of us, and you have difficulty calling because you don't want to talk to people on the phone, call at a time when you know they're not going to answer. Call after 5. Call at midnight. It doesn't fucking matter. And leave your voicemail. Because if you leave your name and your zip code and say, I'm a constituent, ideally leave your whole address so that way they have to make sure they mark it. Because sometimes if they can't find you in the system, then they'll be like, well, I couldn't find you, so I couldn't send your message off. But if you give your street address, your zip code, and at least your first name, then you can say why you're calling, and they have to take down your message and get it to your representative. So use the 5Calls app and make at least one call this week. Just one. You don't have to make a lot. Try to make one call this week. That is your recommended magical activism.
There
And
you go.
I also recommend ResistBot. It is the word resist.bot. Type that right into your browser, and you will be able to chat with the ResistBot, who, if you type in trending, will pop up with the top 3, and you can click more and more and more and see all the different trending petitions going on. Like the most recent one I signed, which if you text the text sign P00PWK to 50409, you will be able to just go ahead and sign up for ResistBot. And this one that I signed is Hegseth endangers national security. Remove him. Don't forget the Epstein files. That's the title of it, and it's like a whole email. Yeah.
Nice. Wait, that's great.
And the great thing is, for free, you can send the email to your
What is that from?
representatives. I don't know, but it's in my head.
Oh my
It's on a TikTok sound, and it has been in my head. So now just randomly, Dan and I are just going for free. I got a piano for free.
Oh yeah, I saw it. It's relatively tuned.
It is relatively tuned. Really. Well, it's not. It's out of tune, but it's not bad out of tune.
It's not bad out of tune.
It's playable as far as playing on it.
For free.
For free? So you can, for free, email your representatives through the ResistBot chat. And you can even make your own. If you don't like the ones that are popping up, you can type your own, and it will do the work of sending it off to your representatives and including your name, your necessary information, and all of that. So all you have to do is just type it in the text field. And guys, the ResistBot, I swear to God, that's what I do when I have a no spoon day, but I feel like I can't do nothing about everything that's going on in the world. When I feel so overcome with, I can't just sit back and do nothing, but I have no spoons to do anything, I'm on my phone anyway. It is so easy to just click a button on ResistBot and click the most recent trending topic and send it to my officials.
Yep. Nice.
So that is my little thing, magical activism.
What if you can you put in the mail app little signatures at the bottom? What are those called?
The email signatures.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know why, I just had an idea. You should put sigils there.
You can put sigils there.
What if you made them invisible? I don't know, my brain. It's almost 1 a.m, y'all.
Oh shit, it's my birthday. I'm 31.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear kitty.
Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. And many more.
You're
Fucking hope so.
31.
I am 31 years old.
I'll be right behind you in a couple months. How does it feel?
The same.
The same, yeah.
The same. 30
Yeah.
felt like 29, 29 felt like 28, 28 felt like 27.
See, I don't know. I think 30 to me felt like 40.
Ah! I was done being in my 20s. I wanted to be in my 30s.
I feel so old sometimes.
Oh, I know I'm old.
We remember VHS. That's enough to put us in the old.
Remember, I have them. Got a
Yeah.
VCR right here somewhere under the
I
pile
mean-
of shit.
Anyway.
Your tip for the magical activism had to do with enchanting money.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, enchant. Hello. Your money. So like you can hello cat. You can charge cash or like your credit card or maybe like your phone if you use tap with intentions of like equity and
Investments. Saving.
equality, even who knows, whatever. And then just like, this is all a spell, right? But it's like in steps, not directly after each other. You consciously spend that money that you've charged with your doopy doopy thingy
With your spell work.
your spell
Your doopy doopy thingy thingy, your spell work. That's going to be on a t-shirt one day. Your doopy doopy thingy thingy.
Spend it at like small businesses, donate to causes that align with your values, etc., etc. Protection magic for communities. I wrote these all down, so that's why I'm speaking it out like bullet point form.
I do that.
Protection magic. Use jars, wards, or charms. Well, first of all, for yourself, obviously, but then for also like marginalized communities, grassroots groups, just vulnerable communities in general. Oh, and last, this one probably feeds into like the whole topic of today's pod in general. Self-care as resistance.
Yes.
Because there is power in the sacred feminine pause. I feel like taking just resting is the feminine, right? Rest, grounding, cleansing. They're all magical arts that are healing and keep you strong enough to not get burnt out. Because we need you, babe. Burnout helps no one, and your body's an altar. Treat it like it is. Those are my tips for the week. Love you guys. Thanks.
Enjoy that.
Thank you for attending my TED Talk.
I'm going to add a very small section from this. I had read this before, so I didn't include it in the witchy read.
Yes.
But it's Revolutionary Witchcraft, A Guide to Magical Activism. So there was one brief section I wanted to highlight here. Okay, it is, dreams are very important in witchcraft. In dreams, we enter other worlds, other state of consciousness, and can talk to the living, the dead, and maybe even things that never lived or died. As an activist, you're going to encounter so many people telling you to be more reasonable or that your ideas aren't realistic. Sometimes this comes from a place of bad faith, and the person telling you all this wouldn't want to see your demands met, even if they reasonably could be. My perfect example of this is the 2A people, the Second Amendment people, who are so very anti-regulating guns. I got into an argument today with somebody on TikTok over how it was impossible to register weapons the way we register cars because you can't put a license plate on a gun.
I'm so sorry. No, but you're right. You got into a TikTok argument?
I always get into TikTok arguments. It's so much fun. So like I do it so long, and he finally stopped when I told him, please keep wasting your time giving me paragraphs I'm not going to read. He finally stopped after that, I think.
Again, this goes back to wasting their time. Troll the trolls.
Troll the trolls. He tried to be like, look at you getting emotional after being faced with logic. I'm like, bro, I didn't even read your thing.
Yikes.
Like, don't even. I didn't even read.
Rejection much?
Right. You sent me a thing this long when my comment was this big. Like, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Nobody's reading your thing, but waste
This
your
will
time.
piss off all of the South Korean men.
All men.
No. No. This is a thing. This is the thing in South Korean media where, like, if a girl, have you heard about this? If a girl is like seen in like a picture or something, like making this gesture, it's seen as like have you seen the demographics of male and female, like liberal conservative? The graph goes like men are like all the way down here going conservative, and women are always like becoming liberal. So apparently it's as bad as like if you accidentally get caught doing like this kind of gesture, you're seen as like hating men in South Korea.
That's
it's
hilarious.
A whole thing.
Well, South Korea is doing the 4B movement. So the women are like, fuck y'all, I don't want to marry you.
Yeah, exactly. And that it's feeding into
I'm
the whole
for
like
them. I'm for that. Fuck
oh my
them.
God.
Fuck them. I also saw on TikTok somebody was like, men like to tease me for how big my forehead is. They say my forehead is huge. That's huge to you? That's huge.
Your forehead?
That's huge? Not mine, but like this woman on TikTok was like, men make fun of my forehead for being huge. So then she's like, that's huge to you. I mean, to each their own, but that's huge to you.
I just got it.
It's perfect. It's a perfect way to.
I was like, wait, your forehead?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, that was a whole thing where somebody was like, oh, we can't reasonably do that. I'm like, no, we fucking can. You just don't want to. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But sometimes you'll hear the same kind of limited thinking from people who genuinely would like to see your dreams become a reality, but have had their own imaginations so damaged by the disenchanted world that they honestly can't imagine a better way of being. They've forgotten, or maybe they've never realized that dreams and reality have a lot more overlap than we like to think. As witches, it's important to remember that. Look around you and recognize that everything you see was once immaterial. A dream in someone's head. The chair you're sitting on, the lamp you're reading with, the book you have in your hands right now. All this once existed as nothing more than a thought. Then someone or a bunch of people decided to use their power to make the immaterial material. They did magic through this altering of reality, and even if all they did was make a new chair, they changed the world. The art of dreaming big, and pulling things out of the realm of imagination and into this world is what all good magic is about. If we are going to use magic to take on big problems, we can't let our dreams be anything other than massive. So let's relearn how to dream and dream big. So that was my brief little activism reading.
That was great. I love that book. That's
wow. I need to buy this book. This needs to be on my book thing.
On your shelf?
On my bookshelf. My bookshelf. I need to keep it.
That's a good book.
It is. I
appreciate your reads. You have a good reading voice.
Thank you. I try. I enjoy reading a lot, and because I read to the kids all the time.
Clearly.
I read to the kids all the time, so yeah.
You read you casually just like read books aloud?
No, I read them the children's books.
Okay.
I don't read.
I don't know why. I just pictured you like.
I don't read them. Yeah.
Kid, you can't listen to this.
Yeah, I don't teach that to Nick.
No. I don't know why
That would be funny.
I feel like that's something you would do, though. I feel like you would
just.
I'm imagining you like with your nose in a book, like pacing around the living room, like really stuck in a part and like reading it out loud, like, kid, this is important. Listen to that.
I did that when Danny was a baby. I did that when he was a baby before he understood anything.
I don't know why. I see you as like a cartoon in my imagination.
Like a Lizzie McGuire, a little more cartoon.
Yeah.
You know how she has that little cartoony image of herself when she's thinking.
Oh my god, you're so right.
Yeah.
Whoa. That just took me right back to the early 2000s. Oh
Way
my god.
back. All right. Okay. So for housekeeping, don't forget to join the Discord. I think we have a new member, at least one in there already. So join the Discord, people. Get it out of the graveyard. It's still in the graveyard. You can drop in tips, ask questions, even request personal tarot readings. So
Oh, yes. If you leave some kind of note for us, voice note, text note, maybe it'll be featured on the pod. Maybe if it's a question, we'll answer it, type
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah, and you can let us know if you do send a voicemail and you don't want us to air it, or if you don't want us to say certain things, just be like, hey, no thank you. We'll ask before we, throw
We're-
something up here and all
We're
that.
considerate witches.
Yes, we are considerate witches. Consent is everything.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is my birthday.
Today is your birthday,
Technically today. And I am going to go live on TikTok and chat for a while, so come join me for a spell.
Haha.
As I awkwardly wink, because I can't wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I did put the free tarot up finally, and the readings are through this week. I have pulled cards for October, and we'll post that probably later tomorrow, like Tuesday. And then you can join this Thursday for the next episode of the Sacrilegious Tarot Testimony.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Is that what we're calling it?
I spent a lot of time procrastinating things I was supposed to be doing by making a whole Canva thing for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
So before we sign out, here's our dad joke for the night.
Oh goodness, I forgot we do this. I'm so glad we do that. Okay, continue. Sorry, go ahead.
How do you stop a bull from charging?
How?
You cancel their credit card.
Dad, come on. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Charge? Do you maybe he didn't charge his card with intention. Good night. I'm here all week.
All right, everybody. Stay magical. Keep being a menace.
Blessed or hexed. Thanks for listening.
Later, witches.
Later, witches.